everyone, welcome back. I hope you all are fine and safe. So in this video we are going to see the solution of chapter number 10, story of walls. So question number 1 is, choose the correct alternative from those given below each question and write its index letter in the box provided against each question. Number 1, in which city is the Uppercote Fort located? Your options are A. Bhavnagar, B. Junagadh, C. Vadodara, D. Bhuj. Answer is B. Junagadh. Number 2. What were the round-shaped high walls that protruded out the some places from the walls of the fort known as? Your options are A. Balconies, B. Doors, C. Bastions, D. Windows. Answer is C. Bastions. Number 3. During which Maurya king's rule is it believed that the Uppercote Fort was constructed? Your options are A. Chandragupta Maurya, B. Samudragupta Maurya, C. Chandragupta Maurya II, D. Vishnugupta Maurya. Answer is A. Chandragupta Maurya. Next, number 4. You are standing facing the sun, so which direction will be to your left? Your options are A. East, B. South, C. West, D. North. Answer is D. North. Next, number 5. You are standing facing the south. There is a police station to your right. So, in which direction is the police station from you? Your options are A. East, B. West, C. North, D. South. Answer is B. West. Next, number 6. Which animals did kings use during ancient times? Your options are A. Horses and elephants, B. Oxen and bulls, C. Mules and horses, D. Elephants and bulls. Your answer is A. Horses and elephants. Next, number 7. Which king had attacked Uppercote Fort? Your options are A. Kumarpal, B. Siddharaj Jaisingh, C. Karan Ghela, D. Bhimdev. Your answer is B. Siddharaj Jaisingh. Next, number 8. For which task were tools like a bezel, a chisel, and a hammer used? Your options are A. To make wells, B. To carve on walls, C. To make pots, D. To build a fort. Answer is B. To carve on walls. Next, number 2, question number 2, fill in the blanks in each sentence with an appropriate word. Number 1, the very old fort of Dash is located in Junagadh. Answer, Uppercote. Number 2, the Dash stepwell or vow is near the main entrance gate of the fort. Answer, Lashkari. Number 3, if you are facing the north direction, then the dash direction lies to your left. Answer, west. Number 4, to protect the fort, deep dash would be dug surrounding the fort on the outside and this would be filled with water. Answer is moat or valley. Number 5, the dash well located at Uppercote Fort is very famous. Answer, Navghan. Next, number 6. The dash and dash cannons at Uppercote Fort remind us of the battle between the Sultan and the Portuguese. Answer, Neelam and Manik. Number 7. People living in the Uppercote Fort would get required water from the dash stepwell or vow. Answer is Adi Kadi. Number 8. In olden times, kings would sit in a dash atop an elephant during a procession. Answer, Howdah. Next, question number 3. Put a tick mark in front of the statements that are true and a cross in those that are false. Number 1. Queen Ranak Devi's palace is located in the fort of Jodhpur. The statement is false. Number 2. The walls of Uppercote Fort are wide and thick. The statement is true. Number 3. Sharp, pointed spears were fit on the main door of the fort to protect it. The statement is true. Number 4. bastions were constructed at the level lower than that of walls. The statement is false. Number 5. The north direction is shown on map as an indicator of all direction. The statement is true. Next, number 6. The Jama Masjid was not there in Uppercote Fort. The statement is false. Number 7. The Rani Stepwell Wow is located at Uppercote Fort. The statement is false. Next, number 4, question number 4. Match the columns appropriately. Write the correct letter index letter from column B in the answer column. Number 1, Neelam Manik. Answer is 4 cannons. Number 2, Adi Kadi. Answer is 3 a step well. Number 3, Navghan. Answer is number 5 a well. Number 4, Uppercote. Answer is number 1 a fort. Next, question number 5. Answer the following questions in 1 or 2 sentences. Number 1. What is a bastion? Explain. Answer. At some places, walls of forts are raised and protrude out in a round shape. These raised parts are known as bastions. These raised and rounded bastions were at levels higher than the walls of the fort. Next, question number 2. Why were bastions made in the fort wall? Answer. It is possible to protect the fort only when soldiers could see up to a great distance. Bastions are useful for this purpose, so there used to be bastion made in every fort wall. Next, number 3. How had the Neelam cannon reached Uppercote Fort? Answer. The Neelam cannon, which was confiscated during the looting of Diu, was brought to Uppercote by Malik Ayaz on the orders of Emperor Bahadur Shah. Number 4. What arrangements were there for water inside fort of Uppercote? Answer. There were 5 bowlis and 3 hawse for water inside the fort of Uppercote. Number 5. Who used to live in the Buddhist cave located at Uppercote? Answer. Buddhist saints used to live in the Buddhist caves located at Uppercote. Next, question number 6. What did the children see at the Junagadh Museum? Answer. The children saw ancient pots, utensils, swords, jewelry, gems, the howdah that was used atop elephants, a palanquin, etc. at Junagadh Museum. Next, number 7. Why do you think the chapter is named Story of Walls? Answer. Stories about old historical monuments and forts have been described in this chapter. So the chapter is named Story of Walls. So here we complete our question number 5. So if you have any doubt, query or suggestion, let me know in the comment section. I will see you in the next video with the second part of this chapter. Till then, bye bye. Take care.